calling all the lovers out there tonight. Where would I be without weights and pleasures? Where would I be without weights and pleasures? Where would I be without weights and pleasures?
I know, it's incredible.
Cool.
So you guys were with Nicole. I'm not going to give her last name though. You know why? Because
Why?
I protect her like my family, and I don't want any creeps online looking her up. That's why. That's the honest to God reason.
Okay. You
That's
sound like
why-
my dad.
Cole. You know me and Joe. Like I don't joke around. Man.
I know you don't.
Yeah. So, let's tell everybody real quick who you are.
Okay.
Let's explain who you
So,
are. Like Nicole, you're a mother.
yes. Okay. So, I am a mother of two. I am the niece of Edson, and I have recently joined a company called Plexus that has been a huge part of my life lately. And so now it's kind of consuming my whole entire house. My daughter is on it. I'm going to sign up
Your Facebook
my
page.
husband.
It consumes
What?
your Facebook. It consumes your Facebook page.
It has. It
And
has.
like I look at it too, and it's
I have-
very interesting to us.
I have had people who have been skeptical and reached out, which I was there one day. I was very skeptical. I watched it for weeks before I reached out about it. And that's pretty much it. It is what my life is about now.
Okay,
was
And I
very skeptical.
swear by this.
I was very skeptical because I thought you were going on your filters, and then when I saw you at the wedding, I was like, oh my goodness, it's like a different Coley, and not just like your body, but your whole aura was very glowy. Very
Okay.
glowy, and I was like, whoa, wow.
That
like,
is very nice to hear because I only see it amongst the people I'm around almost daily, so
right.
Kyle, which is my husband,
Right.
and my mom, like all of our close friends. But it is real. And I was skeptical about it. I really was. And in fact, when I first started seeing it, I am not one to join things like this. I've never cared for it. I never wanted to put the time into it. I know lots of people on Facebook and Instagram who are joining a variety of different things like this. And it's just never interested me. I like watching their stories. I like hearing the changes, but I personally don't care to reach out. It's just it wasn't for me until I found one of my friends who joined it, and she started sharing her stories. And at first it was one of the things where I would just watch her, and then it got gradually into I started replying to her and liking it, and then she never reached out. She wasn't pushy. This isn't about being pushy, but then I did see that she was consistent about sharing her journey and her changes that she noticed. And I hope you guys are okay with all sorts of information, because I'm going to tell you. I don't care.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
Okay. So yeah, because I don't hide it. And then Kyle, he gets embarrassed because he's like, oh my God, you need to calm down. Okay. But no, seriously, what ultimately got my attention, and I finally was like, you know what, I'm going to reach out and I'm just going to ask. I didn't think anything further than that. I'm just going to ask what this is specifically, not because of what it's doing to her, but just what it is. And so what got me to do that is because for 4 solid days, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it turned black. For 4 solid days, she was talking about her bowel movements and how she was always constipated and she was always bloated. And I kid you not, after I had my second daughter, my stomach has always been bloated. Very, very
Sounds
hard.
like me. I'm permanently bloated.
Yeah, well,
Whatever, Cole. Right.
You need Plexus, okay?
Okay.
So seriously, so I I reached out to her because of that. That's what ultimately got my attention because I was tired of it. It was becoming something that I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't go to, different functions I was going to plan to go to. It was very self-conscious for me because that's never how I was. And for the longest time, I thought that it was just, oh, I had the baby. Oh, now she's going to be a year and a week. And I was at the point about a month or so ago, very bloated. So I reached out to her and she taught me very briefly of what it's done for her, how it's helped her, basically just a very quick story of the rundown of what it is. And so long story short, I did sign up. And when I signed up, I thought that, I was skeptical still, but I had hope. And so I just kind of did one day at a time. And within 4 days, I was going to the bathroom and it was not irregular. You guys are going to laugh. It was not irregular for me to go like once every 7 to 10 days. That is
Nicole, your husband is a nurse, right?
I know. Trust me.
So let me ask you something. No,
yes, go ahead.
So he understands about the medical world, about supplements, about the gimmick part of the world, right? So did he say, "Baby, this is a gimmick"? Did he say anything like that?
Because
or was
he is not like
the
that
whole time, and he was like, "Just go for it"?
Yep, he is. That's just how he is. He is not one to put me down. If he sees the excitement in me, then he's going to support it. Even if he has a few skeptics in his own mind, he's going to watch it play out. And unless it's hurting me or changing me in a negative way, then he will usually keep his mouth shut and let me do it and let me write it out and see. And at first it was a joke. Like he would like have a grin on his face. And like, for instance, one day we were going to church and I was drinking my pink drink. And I'm sorry. After
this is real life.
Yep. After a few
you can see she has children sips, in the back, folks.
Yes. After a few sips, he looks at me because I don't remember the conversation, but we were talking about doing a project and I'm like, you know what, I'll just tackle it. Like, I'll do it. If I need you, like, I'll get you. And he looks at me and he's like, oh my gosh, you need to put that drink down. Like, you are a whole different person. Like, what is going on? I'm like, well, you just need Plexus. Like, and I was like swearing by it. Okay. And so that was like the joke. Like, he would never put me down, but he was kind of, I could see it. I could read it in him. Like, he was skeptical a little bit. He wasn't sure if this is really going to do the job. But after 4 days, I personally started noticing a difference. And within a week, the people around me started noticing a difference. I am a junk food addict. I will go to fast food places all the time. I always eat
fast food out. Has it like curbed your appetite for fast food, or your diet hasn't changed?
No, I'll tell you. Okay, so sweets. Okay, that was my go-to all the time. Sweets and soda. I never drink water. You know what my saying is the only water I get in my body is what I cook my food with. Because that's the truth.
This sounds like a lot of people. Jesse's like the same way. He hated water for the longest time. I used to have to. Yes, you got a lot of people in your family that hate water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, it isn't horrible, but in our minds, we were like, no, it's plain, it's this, it's that, But I didn't have to change anything about me. You follow a regimen that is very open. It is based on your own terms. They don't want you to start this and be like, oh my gosh, I got to cut this, and this out. I have to, change my whole lifestyle because you know what? That becomes a chore. And then what happens is people will give up and people will have too many hopes of, oh my gosh, I'm not doing it. Forget it. I'm not going to try.
People like Edson and I, right? We have to have a certain amount of protein because we go to the gym and we lift weights.
Right.
You understand? Does the Plexus have the protein in it, or do we still have to supplement our own protein?
They actually have a protein drink, which I ended up getting for this last month. And I have only done it. Let's see. Okay. So for somebody who works out religiously, you guys might drink it like before the
Your
workout.
Your mom works
correct?
out religiously, doesn't she?
Well, not as much as she used to.
Used to,
yeah. So, but they have a protein drink. They have a variety. They have more of like a food supplement. They have like a power drink.
Do you know anybody who's taken it and had good results with the protein drink themselves? Like who just or are your friends not using the protein? They're using more of the pink drink.
They are using more of the pink drink. I have noticed that they will use it more as like a meal supplement, which you can do.
Got it.
And like, for instance, there are days where I'll take it and I don't take it every day. I will only drink it on days that I go to work and I kind of want, if I had a late breakfast and I want to balance it, that's a choice of mine. It is not something I'm forced to do. So I will drink it, and it does not taste powdery. It doesn't taste grainy. It's smooth. They have a mocha, they have a chocolate, and they have a vanilla flavor. Other than that, I don't know anybody specifically that has said, oh my gosh, this is my testimony on it. I know more so along the lines of with the pink, which is slim. My regimen for the day consists of, in the morning, I do the slim drink. With that, I take what they call Vital Biome. That is for, it helps with your mood. It helps with your stress balance. These products are all plant-based. They are all natural. They have an X Factor multivitamin, which I do take as well. I take that with breakfast. That is also all plant-based. Everything that I will talk about, everything you will find with Plexus is all plant-based and natural. It has no added dyes. It has no processed things. It has no sweeteners in it. And so with me, the X Factor multivitamin has been huge because, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
With a multivitamin,
yeah,
do you find for yourself or other people you might have talked to, you might not have, but when you take a multivitamin, if it has an odor or if it changes the color of your pee?
Right. All the time.
Okay. They will say, and studies will show, that it is because what they have in there is they have added things into it. So what that is when you're peeing yellow and when you are smelling that odor, that is all things that are preserved into it. So when you pee that is all the vitamin that your body is not processed. With the X Factor multivitamin, your pee does not change. The color of it does not, or the scent of it is not like foul. It's very strong. And it definitely has some type of a taste to it, but all of that is
your urine has a taste to it, or the drink. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Oh my God.
You had to go there, dude.
Well, yeah. I just clarifying for everybody.
My taste. So part of this is you have to drink a shot of urine. No. Oh my God.
So the drink has no odor.
No, the drink has no odor.
Your pee, right? Or is it your pee?
It's the pee.
You got a little bit confused too, right, Fed?
No, I understood what she was saying because I understand like the multivitamins, like when you open up like
Have you ever
a bottle of it, it stinks.
You ever took the animal supplements?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it
smells
horrible.
It smells like the porta potty at the circus.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay.
It's awful. Yeah.
So
that
I'm not gonna lie, the X Factor multivitamin, it does smell, but it smells like all natural, like, honestly, I don't know what to explain it like. It has a nasty smell, but it's all based on what is in it. There's so many ingredients into it. So I don't know honestly what causes it to smell, but when you smell the X Factor multivitamin and you smell a multivitamin over the counter, they are both strong in scent, but they're different. When you take them over the counter, your urine turns a different color. That is all that multivitamin going through your body because your body is not able to process it and peeing it out. In the multivitamin of X Factor, you don't change any of your color. Your odor of your pee does not change. It is fully methylated. Okay. Something I did not know until I started this is over 65% of the population, okay, is deficient because they have an what they call MTHFR.
Right.
That is over 65% of the population. Okay. which means they cannot absorb the vitamins and other processed vitamins that are within our food today because of
Especially
that
B12,
problem.
right?
Wow.
Especially
Yes. Yes. And that is why when you take a multivitamin over the counter, because it has all those processed things, because it isn't just a strict vitamin and all the extract of what is natural, that is why your body is peeing that out.
That's
The
good to know. I never knew that.
Yeah,
the X factor. Go ahead.
I did, but I didn't know you could find a multivitamin that could eliminate that.
Right.
I knew that happened. Like, you know when you eat asparagus and it just naturally stinks?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I figured was happening.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah,
that was
okay.
I thought it was always good. I was like, oh
And
wow,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
about the
that's
medical
all the
field.
junk
I didn't
going
know that was
out.
bad for you. I didn't know if it was. I know if it was an orange color, you
Yeah.
know, then you're getting into like, well, that's bad for you. But I didn't know if it smelled bad, that was bad for you.
Yeah.
I figured it always smelled bad.
I don't think it's necessarily bad for you. It's just you're not benefiting from that.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
here you
true.
are spending money on this,
Yeah.
and it's not going in your body. In your mind, it is. And sometimes, you know, your mind will get the best of you, and you're like, "Oh, yep, it's working,"
Right.
and it's not. It's going right out your crap hole, and it's not staying in your body.
Now, did you say Kyle had started or he's going to start?
No, I am signing him up. I have started my daughter, the 6-year-old. I have started her.
What is
Not
she
on the
taking?
drink, not
Uh-huh.
on the drink. She just is on X Factor Kids.
Oh.
That is also fully methylated. All the ingredients are equal to what the X Factor Plus, which is for the adults. It's all plant based. It is bioavailable for both. The adult X Factor Plus has aloe, where the kid does not, and that's because the kid is chewable, and they cannot put aloe in a chewable form. So,
does she
but
like it?
she loves it.
She loves it?
The taste of it, yeah, because she wants to take more than she's allowed. She could take 2, but she always wants to take more, and I have to tell her no.
Yeah.
But you know what? The biggest change I've seen in her is so she goes from 8 to 5. She's out of this house from school to the after school pro. You know, she's busy. So when I pick her up, she was always very cranky. She was irritable. She came home and wanted to crash, but she was restless. She was waking up at night. She her appetite wasn't as good. She wanted to crave junk food. Now, because I have kind of changed those things, she naturally has changed it. But all of that is gone. When I pick her up, she's happy. She's excited. She doesn't come home saying, "Mom, I'm so tired."
That's awesome.
You know, I didn't know what to expect with that. I just did it because of how much I swear by these products within myself.
Yeah, Coley, I'm very big on supplementing my kids actually. Because I've noticed a difference because my kids are in gymnastics, they do horseback riding, they do all sorts of extracurricular activities.
Yes.
So for us, like they don't always, well, especially with little girls. I'm not sure about little boys, but little girls sometimes just don't want that. They want a smoothie. Am I right?
Yep.
And I mean,
100%, 100%. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I would like. I'm gonna try this. So where would I get this? Like, is there a way for me to get it from you? How can I get this?
So there are 3 ways that you can get this. You the first way is you would just go on their website and you can order, which is fine.
You're like my family. We want to benefit you.
Right. I'll show you. I have to play it fair, and I have to give people the 3 options. That's just how I like to do it. So there,
I'm greedy, and I want you to have all the money.
Well, okay, that's the other thing is it's okay. Let me go back to your first question. So the first thing is you have the 3 options. You can do it off of their website. It is extremely expensive. For example, I don't remember the exact numbers, but when I signed up, the combo that I wanted to do was like over $300 if I just looked at it online. That's a month. Okay. Wow. I didn't do it. I was like, absolutely not. And so the other option, which is a little bit cheaper, is the preferred, what they call preferred. That is where you will go and you will still do it online under my, I guess, guidance, you would say. But you aren't committing to anything other than, okay, this is what I want to order. It's going to get sent to me, and that's that. You also, after 4 purchases, you will start saving an additional 10% off each month of your payment. But then the third option, which is how Plexus likes you to join, is under wholesale. Wholesale is you become an ambassador. Um, doesn't mean you have to pursue it, doesn't mean you have to sell it. You can strictly stop it yourself. That is totally up to you. It is not forced. But when you sign up under ambassador, you will pay a $34 fee, which is just a one-time fee. That allows you to always access it as a wholesale price. So that 300 and something dollar amount went down to 100 and something.
Oh, wow.
And that is with all the additional that I added to it. So with that, it's because it saves you. It gives you a chance to make money back. You don't have to, but when you sign somebody up, that is why I say these options, because yes, obviously it's nice to benefit from it, but because of how much I swear by these, it's nice, but then at the same time, if it's going to help somebody, like, it has seriously changed me so much that it's like a 50-50 thing. Like, I have my own personal job and then I kind of do this on the side, but when people sign up as an ambassador, you are joined in to groups. You are part of a support system. You almost get to the point where when you started, like I did, I didn't want to sell it. I didn't even know that signing up as an ambassador was something that really considered me as somebody who could sell it. Honestly, I didn't look at it like that. When I started seeing the changes in me, that took a huge leap, because they encourage you, share your stories, share so people can see what it's doing for you, so it can help others.
Yeah, you're
It
shot
was,
out of a can. You're honestly shot out of a cannon. Like, it's great. It's really. You're like a different person. Cole, you gotta realize I've known you my whole life.
I know.
Since you were literally in diapers, I've known you, and I notice these type of things with people. And you're definitely like shot out of a cannon. You have more energy. You seem happier. I can't
Yeah.
deny that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really do. You really do. Like
Yeah.
when Coley came to my life, she was probably maybe a junior high, but she's totally changed. I know motherhood's changed her a lot, but just seeing you with this and the energy that you have,
Yeah.
it's done wonders for you, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy that it's changed your life and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I appreciate that,
Hmm.
because it does. And when I had to reach out, and I wasn't made to, like I said, but when I reached out, it took so much of me, because it wasn't part of me. I am not like that. And with the issues I was dealing with myself, just within myself, I was withdrawing from people. I didn't socialize with people like I used to. I was almost like becoming a bitter person. And I was daily, oh God, I'm so tired. I don't want to deal with the day. I was getting to where, like, I only was getting up because I knew I had 2 kids underneath me that depended on me. If I had
Right.
a choice, I
That's
would
an
have just kept
awful
him
feeling.
home. I
Awful
didn't want to
feeling.
go out of the bed. I would be
Yeah.
texting Kyle, like, "Can you just come home? Like, this and that." And I was tired of it. So it was honestly a
You were
blessing
wearing
to me.
the big dark sunglasses all the time.
Yeah, like, it
You
was just
were, right?
depressing to me.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And um I was just unhealthy, like, just very, very unhappy. I was happy with my family. I was happy in my marriage, but I was not happy with myself.
Hmm.
I was a short fuse. And when I say that, I'm going to be real. I would snap on a dime. Okay. Edson, you saw it
Oh
on
yeah.
this thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I lost it. And that's how I was. And I did not like that. I have, I have a temper like we all do, but I could control it. No, it got to a point where I was like, everything was everyone else's problem, and my kids can't grow up like that. To
Hmm.
me, like, I didn't want, my girls looking at me like, God, mom is so cranky. I don't want to talk to her. And yeah, so that changed me. And when I shared my first story, it felt so good. And then now it's just been like, it's been without a thought, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I ultimately want for people. When I share, I don't want to share, and I hope it never comes across like that, but I don't want to share for people to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of seeing her stuff. You know, I don't believe in it. I share because I have hope that one day it is like what I did. It took me almost 3 weeks to reach out to somebody about it.
Yeah.
So I know people are watching, and people sometimes take months before, but that's why consistency is the best thing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know,
We're
I
gonna
am not,
leave the link on our YouTube site. We'll put it on the Facebook page. We'll put it on our Instagram page. Um, yeah, we're gonna let you guys try to get it through her. I guess because it's going to be cheaper. In layman's terms, going through you is going to be a lot cheaper than going to that website, right?
Right. It's cheaper,
Okay.
but then they also can benefit. If they choose to benefit, we are all a team. You know,
Absolutely.
they sign up under me, and yes, I help them. We do what they call a three-way conversation. That's with, for instance, with me, it would be me, my leader, and that person. We encourage them for what is based on their needs. They can decide.
Multi-level marketing.
Right,
Which is
right.
okay.
When
Some
that
of the
is
best
done,
things come from multi-level marketing. I love my Cutco knives. They're multi-level marketing.
Oh
yes, yeah.
So
So
it
it's
depends
up to
on
them what they
yeah.
want to benefit from. They have potential to make money off of it, and it's a constant spiral. You know, everybody, like people, just after people after people. It is a choice, but you are not forced. You are only encouraged and supported, and talked through along the way. You know, but I swear by it. I will never change it. I am waking up with energy. I can get up with the baby and throughout the night and still wake up in the morning ready for my day. I'm happy. I'm motivated. Um,
This is not a commercial. We're not getting paid for this, guys.
No, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
And that's the
this
thing.
is-
And don't ever, I know you won't, but ever feel bad about posting what your story is all about on social media. Because
oh, I do.
nowadays,
I still deal with the conscience of like, oh gosh.
but you
Yeah,
can't
don't. No,
because you
it
look at
helps
it,
people.
social media is so negative, you know. A lot of people are
Right.
negative. And then people are
Right.
negative when they even say, "Oh, I don't want to see your posts about working out. I don't want to see your posts about, you know, this and that." But it's making you happy, it's making your family happy, and
Well,
that's what
and
matters.
you're not. A lot of people on social media, they lie about living,
Yeah,
and you're like just living your life.
No
exactly.
joke. No joke.
So you're doing fine. You have to go to work. We will continue this little show without you, probably, Coley, and let you get back on to your day. I appreciate you. I know
Yes.
Fed appreciates you. We've said a lot.
Yeah, we
Is
love you, and
there
thank you for
anything else
being
you
our
want to
first
put on top
guest.
of it?
What's that?
Anything else you want to put out on top of what you said? Anything else before we let you go?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have time for me?
Yeah.
We have all the time for you. I'm worried that you have to go to work.
No. I know. My mom's here helping me, so
Okay, good.
she's saving me a few minutes. Okay. No, this is huge for me because obviously my story is not ended. Obviously, it is just starting. I am only 5 weeks into this. I started noticing changes at 4 days. Um this is not about like, oh, I'm going to join this after a little while, you know, I'm going to end it. Plexus has a $60 or I'm sorry, 60-day money back guarantee. It does not matter if all your bottles with your supplements and your whole packet of Slim, which is the pink drink, is empty. They don't care. They want to know your opinion. They want to know how they can better. And then you get your money back with no questions asked. Has it happened? It has happened for people who might have had, you know, a tough time personally, you know, whether it's financially or they are going through change in their life where they have been, you know, wanting to wait and decide, you know what, let me start next month. It has not been something based on the product that I know of. But will they give you your money back? Yes, because they want to improve. They want to help the people. So I want to make that note. We have promotions constantly throughout the month. Right now, we have the enrollment fee, which is the 34 and some odd cents enrollment fee. That is going to be waived this month. We have free shipping based on what you order, you know, so there's always different things. So if people are just curious or they want, because I might have not answered something that they were curious about, ask me. I don't know. Are they going to link it? I don't know if you guys are linking me or if they can ask you, but ask me.
Yeah, we'll link you.
You know, I would rather answer it and know that they left having the answers than walked away because they didn't have the answers.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so that is huge. Another thing, I have obviously still grown. I am still growing in my process. So there are things that I am noticing.
Vertical. You're not growing horizontally. So that's
No, right. I've actually dropped pounds. Okay.
Right.
I have.
You're growing spiritually.
It does not change your eating habits. You guys, you do not have to change how you eat. Okay. It has got me to drink water. I don't drink soda anymore. I have had only water for 5 weeks.
Nice.
Okay. I don't go to fast food. The last time I went to a restaurant or fast food or a gas station or anywhere you can get junk is 5 weeks ago on the day that I started this. Not because I could not, but because my body in the pink drink, it has ingredients that will naturally start curbing your cravings. It will naturally start helping you crave the right things because it's holding on to the good fat and letting go of the bad fat. Okay, there's a bio cleanse that, and if I'm saying things that don't, that don't need to be said, just let me know.
No, I'm
But
actually going to go
this is
on right now.
this is stuff that I wanted to know before I was starting to kind of be skeptical but curious. So that's why I'm saying this. I only am saying this because of my own personal experience. Everyone has their own personal experience. That's why we become a team, because we can learn off of each other. Okay. But the bio cleanse, that is something I do also. It's part of my daily regimen. It is something that helps oxygenate your body. It obviously cleans your digestive tract and relieves constipation, but it does not. I think Auntie Sarah has said this to me. It does not like send you to the bathroom. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't take this if I'm going in public. It's not like that. Because it's working naturally within your body. It has made me realize how much has been in the things outside that you can just get over the counter with no description on it. Nothing, unless you Google it and unless you read the bottle, which how can you trust that all the time?
Right. Right.
So that is something that I was skeptical on, and I had to learn more about before I tried it. And what's interesting is when I find out these facts and I get joined into these groups and I learn just other people's experiences as well. No one gets paid to sell this. Okay. You get paid based on how you change people's lives. Ultimately, that's what it's about.
Do you
if
do
your
the
life,
Joy of Me?
what's that?
Is that the same? Is this Plexus the same company that does the Joy of Me?
Yes, they brought that out. They are
Have you
still
tried-
working.
Have you
I
tried
have
that?
not tried it. I know my leader who has done it. I know a few girls within the group, and then my stepmom Buttons has done it. She has signed up, and so far she has done well with it. She's only been on it for a few weeks, so I don't know really how much she has felt in the change. It helps with eczema. My sister Tamara suffers severely from eczema. There is one of the moms in our team that her baby is covered in eczema, and after however many weeks, I think it was about 4 or 5, give or take, he was taking that cream, because it is not just a facial cream. It could be a body cream. That baby is completely clear and off of all medication for eczema.
Wow.
Completely.
Wow.
Completely. And that is what sold that to Tamara, because she suffered so much. She would wake up in the morning with her arms curled and have to get soaked in a bath because that was the only way she could release her arms.
Wow. Yeah.
So when she heard that story and they shared pictures, that's another thing is on those groups, you see pictures. It's not just words. It's not just someone saying it. You see pictures of these people and you become friends with these people. And there is a product there's products that they go along and try to add, but they don't add things just because they want to add and make more product. They add them after they do a lot of studies. Doctors are part of Plexus. Scientists are part of Plexus.
Hey, Fed, you want to hear what's in the active pack? I'm looking at it right now. You want to know what's in there?
Yes.
Okay, dude. All this stuff gets you jacked. Listen to this, dude.
Can't wait.
Green tea. Yerba mate. Natural caffeine. Citrulline. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, all good stuff, right?
I love it.
Okay. Turmeric, blueberry, tart cherry, kale, nitric oxide. That's all good stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm kind of going to be a sucker, I think, and buy some.
Hey, you're not a sucker. You are not a sucker.
When I work out, and I don't mean it like that. Anybody who knows when I say that,
yeah,
I don't mean it like that.
I know.
I mean that I'm gonna take the dive. I think I'm gonna take the dive, and I'm gonna let everybody know. Cole, part of our show is we like to do stuff to let everybody know. Like Fed and I both did progressive overload. So we let everybody know how the progressive overload workout works for us. So for me, I would love to do this. So don't be surprised when I order it myself. I don't know if I'm going to change my diet, but I would love to try it and add it on. I'd love to add.
You do not change your diet. You do not change your diet.
Yeah.
There is a code for my name, so when you tell me, I have to give you that code, and that's allowing you to sign up as your own ambassador, which saves you the money. but then you're putting it under my name so I can help keep track of helping you along the way. If you choose, you want to. Most people do. I will tell you this, people
Will you
will.
address me as Ambassador Saghebi or no?
I'm sorry?
Will you address me as Ambassador Cyrus or just no?
Oh, God. It depends. It
Here comes
depends.
the Ambassador Saghebi!
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
If it feeds your ego, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping Plexus does feed my ego. You know, this is people. What makes
It
good
will.
content.
Get your girls on the X Factor Kids, I'm telling you.
I'm going to try. Actually, you know what? They're the best kind. Kids are a better science
I do.
than
I want to put
yourself.
Emilio on it.
Didn't you just call
Boys,
me, dude, and ask about
girls,
Dan
guys,
or protein?
women, pregnant, nursing. I am nursing still, and I am on this. It is safe. It is
Have you noticed the difference in the baby since you've been nursing? Has it have you or
slightly,
slightly?
but not enough to say that, oh, this is what's helping her, and I'm not
Right,
going to just say it
right,
just to say
right.
it.
Yeah.
So the only
You're
thing that
better
I
than
can
me.
think of is right now she has been, so when she was little, and when I say little, it was like probably a month or so into her life, she always had a constant cough. Never was sick, but always a constant cough. And long story short, when she hit 6 months, I realized that the doctor she was at was just telling me, oh, it's allergies, allergies. It wasn't settling. On Kyle's side, my husband, they have severe asthma. And so I took her to a different doctor. Come to find out, she had RSV that was never treated. She is now being treated for acute asthma. They do not want to diagnose her with that because she is a baby and they want to make sure they rule out things.
Mm-hmm.
So they do have her on a nebulizer, which we were doing morning and night from about 6 months or so. I don't remember the exact time frame, but that was morning or night up until about like a month ago, but a month or two ago. And we started just wanting to choose to only do it as she needed it because she started to seem a little better. I will tell you that since I've started this, wasn't something that came to mind until now I'm talking about it, but we just naturally have not given her nebulizer, and I have yet to give it to her since. I don't know if that is Plexus. I don't know. There's only so much that's transferred through the milk.
Right.
It's not 100% of it. I'm not saying that that is what's curing her.
Yeah, but there is
But
something to
if my
say that
healthy,
when
if
your stomach acids are correct,
exactly, I'll tell you
I'm not a
that.
doctor. I guarantee your husband knows more than me on this, but it has something to do with stomach acids and acids.
Yes, and you are probably 100% right because she did have acid reflux that she was on medicine for, which she does not take anymore either.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So it is not that she doesn't need her nebulizer. We still have it. We still can use it on occasion. She seems more, on edge when the animals are around and stuff like that. It's not like this has cured her.
Right.
But I have noticed little things, and whether it's Plexus or not, I'm going to look at it as a positive because it has made me healthy, and that's naturally going to make her healthy. What I'm putting in my body food wise, just that alone is not junk food. That even though she's not literally eating a fry, I'm eating a fry, and that grease and nasty fat is going in me and in my milk. And in my milk, okay, if I'm talking too much, you need to tell me to stop because
No, go ahead.
I
We
tend
like
to
to
get
see you
carried
fired
away.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in my milk, I kid you not, I wish I probably, no, I don't think I have a picture. Anyways, okay. I was starting to notice that this is so weird. Not both sides can look different in the looks of the milk. Okay.
Mhm.
Weird, but it is true. Okay. For some reason, one of my sides, when I would pump, it would look watered down. It would look like the fats that were being kept from my food were not obviously being transferred for whatever reason.
Mhm.
Why? I don't know. If it affected her, I don't know. But what I did notice is the change in the color. Like on one side, it would be solid white and it would be thick and it would be good. On the left side, it would be watered down and it would be white, but it would be very milky or very watery looking.
Mhm.
That is completely stopped. So
Wow.
whether it's helping her, I don't know, but it's helping me and that's helping her.
Yeah.
So when she turns 2, she is able to take the X Factor vitamin. She's going to be taking it. My friend, for instance, she signed up under me. Her son is 17 years old in football. He is constantly active, always ran down, always getting home because he would fall asleep in class. Has not had that happen. He started he first of all was trying her drink, and he started noticing a difference that now she had to sign him up and order his own because he was noticing such a difference, and he's more active. He feels healthier. He feels, stronger just within himself, not like
But
buff.
one thing I did notice on the Plexus site is they don't have a muscle gainer. It's only stuff to lose weight, huh? There's nothing for people who want to put on. Or am I missing something?
Like gain muscle?
Yeah,
or just gain weight in general, because that's
gain
what I'm
weight.
trying to find something for Daniel.
Yeah, I don't know. I can find out, but I know.
I see lean, I see balance, I see metaburn, hunger control.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see anything for people who want to gain. So yeah, if you're gaining while trying to gain weight,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to still eat your food.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't stop eating food. I still eat, but I gradually, just on its own, eat what is right for me. Yeah, you
Well,
still eat.
sometimes when you start getting good nutrients, Cole, as a lifter, you still have to remind yourself to eat because you get so energized that you forget to eat on top of your workout and with the supplements you're
True.
taking. Yeah. So yeah, you're still gonna have to eat off of this, guys. It's not a get out of get a bunch of muscle.
No. Or stop eating completely and only drink. No. You don't. You don't want to do that. Real quick. So part
What's the
of
accelerator, Coley?
what?
What's accelerator?
What's what?
Accelerator. Have you taken accelerator?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have
You
not.
guys got a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. I'm overwhelmed with your website. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you.
Okay, there is a lot on there that I still am having to learn about. So besides the Slim, besides the X Factor for kids and the Plus, the Bio Cleanse, there's a Pro Bio 5. That is a 3-in-1. So it consists of enzymes, okay, which I'm sure everyone probably knows, but in case they don't, it helps break the bad things in your body down. Okay. It is also all natural, like I keep saying, and all plant-based. It helps keep the good bacteria in your body. It also is antifungal. So I have not experienced this, but I have heard that sometimes when people take probiotics, depending, they have more of like a negative experience. I don't know. I don't know enough about that with myself. But what? Yeah. So that is part of like what I do. I that is just part of like my regimen. So a daily routine for me, I don't know if this even matters, but a daily routine for me is I will wake up and I will have my Slim drink with my Vital Biome. Within 30 minutes or so, I will have my breakfast, which I take with my X Factor multivitamin. At lunchtime, I will have BioCleanse. And in the evening time around dinner, I will have another BioCleanse. And then at night, I have my probiotic. A regimen for daily Plexus does not start out like that. We have a regimen, which is also why key is to have a team and to have a leader and to have someone you help, who signs up under you to help you, because it doesn't start like that. I personally, not everyone has to, but I personally reach out to the people who sign up under me as they progress in their regimen. When you first start, you only go 3 days. The first 3 days, you're only your drink. 4 to 7 days, you do your drink and one bio cleanse, and so forth. It goes up to 12 weeks. By 12 weeks, you will know what your body is needing and what it's not needing. People have signed up and have taken the things that they signed up with and taken them away and added things out onto what they want. I did that. I did with just what the basic was, which is to help me control my hunger. I was eating literally based on the taste of food. Okay, I was like obsessive over food, which is ridiculous. I would see food and in my mind, this is so humiliating, but in my mind, when food would be around and there was other people, I would think to myself, oh my gosh, I better get a plate before everyone else because I want to make sure that I have everything I want before anyone else eats. Okay, that is horrible. That is horrible. Okay, that is not how you want to live your life. That is just disgusting. And I was very obsessive, and I was like not eating because I was hungry. I was like, Kyle, he would look at me and he'd be like, wow, you're not done. Like he would never make fun of me, but it was like a joke because I joked around with it. I know how to laugh at myself.
Right.
And so we have some good friends that come over all the time. They would say the same thing. I would load my plate. I would be the first one in line, and I'd be the first one for seconds. And I would just load it, and I would constantly eat, and I would eat till I was like pretty much sick. I wasn't sick, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
And I don't do that. And that is so important because of what is in our food today. It's disgusting, the stuff that they put in our food. And
You know what I think? So I think one of the ingredients that, okay, so as we're talking, I'm
You're
Googling
fine.
some of the ingredients, and there's an ingredient, right? It's
Yeah.
called chromium polynicotinate. Nicotinate.
Yes.
Okay. So, I Googled that, and like, a lot of people just with that, that's one chemical in one of your products, right?
Yes.
Just that alone, everybody who puts it up is putting 5 stars. They love it. It's changed their life. Just that chemical alone, just that one chemical, when there's like 20 of them in this
Right.
looking at this weight loss, this what's it called? The slim. Yeah, that's what it is. The slim hunger control.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So it's the healthy kind of chromium. So I'm assuming it's like a chromium number 3 or number.
Yes.
Not number
Yes.
6.
It's 3.
Okay. Yeah.
And you don't have to be you don't have to join Plexus because you only have an eating problem or a weight problem or something that is very, superficial. It's not like that. You can join on many reasons. Diabetes, that is what Plexus is known for. Plexus started to help cure diabetes, like to help with balancing sugars in people's bodies. So you can have all sorts of things. People have been on ADHD medication and now is off. Doesn't mean you stop. Whatever medications you are on, you currently take until your doctors start noticing that in your numbers, whether it's through blood tests or scans or whatever they do, let them take you off of your medications as they want. You continue to live your life with your medications and what you're supposed to take by the doctor, because I cannot legally tell you to stop that.
Right.
But it has been known, and I know some people personally, that they have been on medications, ADHD, thyroid.
Wow. ADHD is a big one. It's like an epidemic, and if this can help some of the kids with
autism,
wow.
Lots of things, like lots of cancers. Crohn's disease.
If anybody else hears this and they're on Plexus, please leave a comment about how great you feel about it. Or if you don't, leave us another comment. So just we want honesty in the chat room about it.
Yes.
Yeah, good or bad.
Right.
Because that's how we will learn from it. That's how we, can change things if we need to change things. Or one thing that somebody says could help somebody else.
Exactly.
So, but yes, it's not just a weight thing. It's not just an eating thing.
Right.
That's just very
your lifestyle, and you're really doing it one step at a time. It's not going to, guys, like she said, it's not going to be a day. Just one day you start taking all these supplements. You take up to 12 weeks to get right. It's a serious supplement company. It's not what you're getting from Target or Walmart. No essential stuff at Target or Walmart. This is some good stuff that it's going to cost you some money and a little bit of time. It's got to get delivered to you. And they're building a community, and you go on their website, the Plexus World. Well, let me see where it is. You go on their website, and you guys can see it's Plexus Worldwide. You guys can see they're pretty intense about it.
Yeah, you join as an ambassador, and that's when they would get my number on there, and then I can help them, or you, or anybody else.
Yes, click through our link. We're gonna link it through her on her Instagram. Get yourself as an ambassador. Help yourself out. Help her out. All right, Cole. I think you've said enough.
Well, yep, Colin. We're proud of you. We're happy. We're happy you changed your lifestyle.
Sorry, I talked your ear off.
No, you're good. People need to know about it, and that's the thing.
You did great.
And if there's anything I did not say, tell me.
Oh,
because sometimes I get carried away and I focus on things that do not matter.
If there's something you missed and you realize it, once we post it up, just put it on YouTube, on the chat
Yes.
room on YouTube.
Yeah.
You should make yourself
Okay.
your own YouTube channel and link it there too.
Yeah.
Show
Sure.
everybody your results.
Okay.
Yep. Right
All
on,
right.
Chloe. We love you.
Thank you. Love you
Thank
guys.
Nicole. Love you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.